Hi, today I'm gonna ask your help to say yes to the deck for me. If you're unfamiliar with what say yes to the deck means, I don't know what you're doing here on my channel because I saw this on Lisa Papaz before I even started my YouTube channel, my own channel. And it was sort of full circle that her video was one of the first tarot videos that I actually watched. And then over last summer, I was invited on to Say Yes to the Deck, or Helping You Say Yes to the Deck, a series that Lisa did over the summer where we were able to come on and show our deck choices, and she and her wife Peggy were gonna help us say yes to a deck. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I always have decks on my wish list and I always need someone to tell me what I should get and sort of help me walk through it. So that is what we're doing here today. However, I don't have a Peggy, and Peggy did actually create a resource that I'll link in the description box below to help you walk through the steps. But right now I'm gonna ask you to be my Peggy. So I'm gonna walk you through the 5 choices that I have on this list. And I'm going to show you what decks that I have that are sort of similar, because I don't think I really have too many similarities to what is on my list. And then I'm going to link you to the poll that I'm going to create on my community tab, so you can vote on which one you think I should get. And definitely also leave a comment, preferably on this video. It can also be on the poll, but preferably on this video, to let me know why I should pick that deck, why you think I should pick that deck. And of course, this is for me to purchase a deck. So if you hear my reasoning and my things and you're like, oh, I think you should get that deck because of what you said you liked, that is sort of what I'm looking for. Of course, you can also let me know like, oh, I think for what you're looking for, you should get this deck. But personally, I have this deck and I absolutely love it too. You can do it like that as well. So I'm going to record my screen. I think it is recording now. Yes. So we're gonna go to the first one. And the first one is the Tarot of the Golden Wheel. And this one is inspired by the magic and wisdom of Russian fairy tales. And the reason that I'm a little bit hesitant on getting this right now is because of everything that's going on in Europe. I live in Europe, and I don't know if I necessarily want to get a deck in my collection right now that is, you know, inspired by Russian fairy tales. But on the other hand, I'm like, it's not the entire country of Russia, you know, that I have something against. Because there are tons of people who aren't agreeing with what is going on right now. And I want to keep that in mind too. But somehow I sort of feel uneasy. But when I look at these cards, they are borderless. They just have the beautiful, beautiful image. And then a little white thing at the bottom with the title. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the art. I love the colors. I like that it's sort of white, which I like. I really like the aesthetic of like white borders and light imagery. That's really something that I enjoy, and that is what I have quite a few decks of already. But this one feels like colors are a little bit brighter. So these are some of the images. This is the little guidebook. So let me show you what I have that is similar. The first deck that is similar to this is my Dreaming Way Tarot, and this is so gorgeous, you guys. This is also, I believe, a little bit inspired by fairy tales, I guess, or it's very whimsical. Yeah, but this one has the full borders around, and I believe that it's even the font similar a little bit, but these ones don't have the colors like as bright, but this is like one of my favorite decks. This is one of my favorite decks. So I wouldn't like, I don't necessarily know if I want to get something that directly competes with this, because I also have another deck that I think this is similar to that I also absolutely love. So it's like, do I want to get something that competes against this? Is there even anything that can compete with this? This is the Dreaming Way. And then this is my White Newman. And this is, again, similar in the vibe that it has white borders and light imagery. But this one does have a little bit of a brighter colored image. But it's there's titties in here. Why every time when I show this deck, I see the High Priestess with the titties? I don't know what's going on. But yeah, this is the White Newman. This is actually a tarot deck that I talked about in helping you say yes to the deck. And I ended up getting it anyway because it's absolutely gorgeous. And this is so much my aesthetic. This is a deck that I'm working with this month, and I've already worked with it a bunch with client readings as well. Absolutely love this deck. Love it so much. So do I want the Tarot of the Golden Wheel because it might compete with it a little with my love, like some of my favorite decks? Or is it not gonna compete because it is different enough? So let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to blur, I'm just seeing now, I'm gonna have to blur my address here. But I don't know. I like it though, and the reviews are pretty good, and I've watched videos of I think Dustin from, I don't know how to pronounce it, Modern Metaphysicae, I think I'm pronouncing it correctly like that, who said that this box and the cards are of great quality, and I really enjoyed that. So I think it's beautiful. I do think it's beautiful, but I don't know if I need it, if it's gonna compete with what I already have. So that was the Tarot of the Golden Wheel. The next one is the Cosmic Cunt Tarot. It's so funny. It is so funny. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know why I want this. It's just so funny to me. And it looks so cool. We have ray guns, we have probes. I don't know what the other suits are. Can I see that somewhere? Oh yeah, alien probes, ray guns, test tubes, and UFOs. Oh, here we see ray gun specimens, discs, and probes. Yeah, so those are the suits. It's so funny. Oh, and that is why I think it's so awesome, why I think I want it. And this one is on pre-order, so I can get this from the Dutch Amazon from June 1st. But it's April 1st, I believe, on the US Amazon. And like I said, I don't even know why I want this. There's no reviews yet. It's on pre-order. But it's so funny. And I'm filming this before April 1st, by the way. So this goes up after April 1st. So we'll be able to get this. But it's quirky. It's funny. I don't know necessarily what I would use it for. I think I would use it more on my channel for just sort of fun readings, maybe some reading you to filth readings or something like that. That would actually be quite a funny idea for a video. So I'm gonna write that down after filming this. I don't have anything that is similar to this. I don't have anything that is alien. I do have something that is quirky, which is my Housewife's Tarot, but that is not close to this at all. So I don't have anything that is close to this, the Cosmic Cunt Tarot. It's so funny. It's so funny. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this deck. And if you think I should get it, definitely vote on it on the poll. So next we're going to go into the Joie de Vivre Tarot. This is by Paulina Cassidy. And is this the right? Yeah, this is the right one. There's not a lot of images here, I'm just seeing. So we're going to Google this real quick. I'm so well prepared. Okay, Joie de Vivre Tarot, and we have a bunch of images here, and it's very pastel-y. It's really pretty. It's definitely my aesthetic. It has the white borders, but I think it's different enough. I do think that this one would compete with my Dreaming Way Tarot more than the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, I think, just because this is, again, very whimsical and more pastel-y images, I guess, than the Tarot of the Golden Wheel. But this is one that has been on my wish list for such a long time, and I watched the walkthrough of Lisa Papaz, and overall I just think this is really pretty looking. I think it's really interesting, but I don't know if this is one that is gonna do well in my collection. So that is why I am throwing it at the lions. I'm asking you if you think I should get this. So That is the, where are we? The Joie de Vivre Tarot. Next is the Deviant Moon Tarot. And this, I don't know, I am not gonna lie, this is on my wish list because I hear everybody talk about this, how much they love it and how it's their staple shadow work deck. And this is published by US Games. I think this is like the wonderful flimsy almost cardstock that shuffles really, really well. So that is already something that I love about that, because I love to shuffle my cards. I like more flimsier cards. So yeah, that is the Deviant Moon. What I have that is similar to this is my Zombie Tarot, and it's not even a little bit similar. Like, it is similar in theme, and I used to have the Dark Moon, no? What is it called? The Dark Wood Tarot. The Dark Wood Tarot, and I did not like that. So I decluttered that, I sold that, and now I have the Zombie Tarot. I have not used it yet, just because I don't really think it's the time of year that I really want to use this. But I do think it's fun. When I'm gonna work with this, I'm definitely gonna do a deck study with it. I think it's really funny, and I hope that this could be like my shadow work deck. But then there were some things that I talked about in this in the flip through of this deck, like the shuffleability is not great for me. I have mobility issues in my hands. I prefer to either shuffle like this, but mostly I like to riffle shuffle, and that is something that I find really, really hard to do with this deck, because the cards are pretty sturdy. So yeah, that is something that I am not liking. Like I said, I haven't even worked with this, so I don't know if I need to get the Deviant Moon right now, or if it is something, or if it is a deck that I should get later in the year after I've had a chance to work with the Zombie Tarot. But I would love to hear your thoughts on that. But yeah, we looked at the Deviant Moon. I'm definitely not getting the big book. I looked at that. I don't want to get the big book, but people love this. People love this deck. It looks so cool, but also creepy. Yeah, like I like a lot of the light, whimsical kind of vibes, and this one sort of is in between. It has the wider, light, quirky sort of side of a shadow work deck. So yeah, I really hope that the Zombie Tarot works out for me, but I don't know, I feel so drawn to the Deviant Moon Tarot as well. And then the last deck that I want to show you here is a Morgan Greer Tarot, which I feel like there's nothing similar between all of these decks. And the Morgan Greer Tarot is like this, how do I want to say it, very traditional, I guess, tarot deck. It's a little bit older. This is from 1999. So it is still considered like a modern tarot deck, I guess. But when I look at my modern tarot decks that I have, like my White Newman, Dreaming Way, I have the Wildwood, I have the Zombie Tarot, then this definitely is a little bit more traditional, not historical, but definitely traditional. But what I have that is similar to this is simply my Rider-Waite-Smith, because I think that is what this is gonna compete with in my collection. And let me open it up here. I have the Centennial Edition. And this one is new in my collection. I haven't even worked with this because I used to have the original RWS with the blue backs. These are the Centennial with their muted backs here. So these ones are a little bit more muted in color, and I haven't even worked with this deck yet. But I feel like I should have a Rider-Waite-Smith deck just because, you know, it's RWS and I'm a tarot reader on YouTube, so I feel like I should have this. But I'm not gonna lie, I think the Morgan Greer Tarot looks way more fun. It has brighter colors. The images are just like, it seems for some of them like you are more zoomed in. And I guess that makes it compete with my Anna K Tarot as well. Because my Anna K Tarot is also fairly traditional, but It does do things a little bit differently in images, and I really appreciate that. But that deck also has the zoomed in, almost like zoomed in faces, or at least like you can very much see the emotions in the faces on the Anna K Tarot. And that is why I like it so much, because you can really tell the feeling of what is going on in the card. And I don't know if the Morgan Greer would compete with that. A little bit too much maybe. And again, like over 1,300 reviews here. So people love this as well. And a lot of people have this in their in their collection. So, okay, I'm gonna stop recording right now. So let me know, what do you think I should get? So to go back to the list, I have the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, the Cosmic Cunt Tarot, the Deviant Moon Tarot, the Joie de Vivre Tarot, and the Morgan Greer Tarot. I wanted to do all tarot decks right now because also I don't have any oracle decks on my wish list. I'm sort of not vibing with oracle right now, but I'm always very much vibing with tarot. So I'll link the poll in the description box so you can vote on which deck you think I should get, and definitely let me know your thoughts in the description box. Maybe if you have like both the Zombie Tarot and the Deviant Moon and you feel like they don't compare, they are really different, let me know. Like anything that I need to make this decision, let me know. And then I'll do like, I don't know, a bonus video or something to let you know which deck I actually got. So that's fun. I think I've also thought about doing this video live, like showing you through all of the choices and then having you decide live what deck I should get. So if you think that is a fun idea, also let me know in the comments down below so I can do this live next time. So yeah, for now I want to say thank you so much for watching. And if you want to book a personal one-on-one tarot reading with me, you can do so through the link in the description box below. I'm doing something new where you can also gift me something for my Amazon wishlist in exchange for a tarot reading. And if you want to do that, the link is also in the description box, and the email address to where you can email the receipt to show me that you've, purchased something, and then I can give you a reading in return. So that is new. And also, if you want to see more videos like this, tarot deck chats, flip throughs, pick a card readings, I do those all the time. Subscribe to this channel if you're interested in anything like that. But for now, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.